Go.
I'm Noah Rankin. I go to Clarion Limestone, and I'm a senior.
Julian again, 9th grade, Clarion Limestone.
Kenny Tapes, lives at Fort High School, 6'6".
Ryan Bradigan Barnett, senior, Western Oregon High School, 6'7".
My name is Malik Cease, Pathways College Prep, senior, 6'2".
I'm Jalen Garrett. I go to Pinus High School, and I'm a junior.
Mark Henry. I'm a 5'8" sophomore from Hamburg High School in Buffalo, New York.
Mike Spears, 6'3", junior, Western American High School.
Rodney Jones, CCBC Dundalk Community College. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Trent McElwain from Greenville, Pennsylvania, 5'9" point guard, class of 2016.
My name is DJ Dahl. I'm a freshman. I'm 5'8", and I go to Brush High School.
My name is Ben Sigafus. I'm in the 12th grade, and I'm from Tigers Valley, West Virginia, and I play point guard.
My name is Jack Merritt. I'm in 11th grade, and I go to Girard High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
David Incourt, West Oak, 6'5".
Isaiah Cromwell Wright, 6'2", guard, John Vanier Catholic Secondary School.
My name's Isaiah Ankra. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm 5'11", I play guard.
Nick Jaslowski, 6'2", junior guard, Chartiers Valley High School.
Hi, my name is Elliot Bowen, and I'm a 6'5" sophomore from Elgaville Central School.
Thank you, sir.
Doing great, Mike. You know, get to see you another day. Get to see some basketball. I mean, it is snowing out, so you might as well start with some winter sports.
Exactly. Got to go indoors with the weather.
Good to go as we get the tip-off underway here at the Dome.
Ball at midcourt, and this one won by the green team, the Cavs, taking on the Bulls in black. And right away going towards the goal. Here's a missed opportunity, and now coming the other way go the Bulls. Here's Merritt right side. And a give, one bounce. Here comes a three-point shot. This one no good at the top of the key, and that's Mackerlane with the miss. And after another missed opportunity, here comes the Cavs the other way. Left wing, they'll set it up. And now going down low, pass deflected out of bounds to the corner, and it'll stay with the Cavs.
Some things to note about this contest, only one free throw on a shooting foul. Everything else just going to go side out of bounds.
And here's a handoff. Here comes Lagon. And off the bounce, going down low, converging here on Barnett comes a triple team, and they'll go with a tie-up. Possession arrow going toward the defense and the Bulls.
These Bulls coached by Edinboro standout Henri Wade Chapman.
Looking for some wins this Sunday morning, heading into the early afternoon. Here comes a traveling violation as we see Merritt take too many steps with it.
A local boy compared to the rest of his teammates from Girard, Pennsylvania.
That's right. And coming the other way, a near steal as Lagon has it. One of two Clarion, Pennsylvania natives. And now loose ball in the paint. This one's stolen away. Bulls going to come the other way. In transition, layup no good. And the second attempt on the follow is, here comes a putback from Cromwell Wright. That's Isaiah Cromwell Wright, number 12 on the putback.
Good work by him. I mean, he's got a nice size advantage there under the net, and he used it to his advantage, the good finish.
Here's Rodney Jones with it. Now dumping it down. Here comes the double. And forcing it. Oh, here comes another turnover. And the cross-court pass intercepted. It's David Dial Jr. with it. Now setting up a left wing three. This one no good. Following the shot but can't come up with it is Mackerlane, the Greenville, Pennsylvania native. And up ahead goes Lagon. Right side now to the middle of the floor. Off a couple bounces. Here's a layup look, no good. And this one left a little bit short. That's Barnett on the miss. Now Mackerlane. Nice give underneath and good. Up for two on the left side paint. That's Cromwell Wright again operating in the interior.
Good give though by Mackerlane. Good look. Had the lane but still had an open teammate.
And now a near turnover. And getting it into the hands of Rodney Jones goes Noah Rankin. Jones middle. Now looking, here's a play fake, one bounce turnaround, hook shot no good, too strong for Barnett. Ball goes out of bounds. Jones the last one to touch it for the Cavs. Bulls basketball.
These games are about 38 minutes in length, so 34 minutes left in this contest.
Drive down the lane, ball stripped away and stolen by Rankin. No numbers here, but they'll take it in transition anyway. Here comes a nifty looking move by Rankin, no good though, left it short and off the miss. Here comes another look, in tight, no good. That was Kenny Sapos from Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, no good on that one, and goes out of bounds in the far corner. Bulls back in possession. And just with the introductions, we saw that there's a lot of talent from a lot of different spots here. As we see a miss in tight, Dial Jr. no good. And a couple of different looks in there. And Incoom can't finish in tight. That'll bring the Cavs the other way. Down low. And off of no dribbles, here's a right-hand hook off the mark, just missing is Barnett. And in transition, Cromwell right again. Rim run. Can't get this one to fall, however. Rebounded by Barnett, who hits the deck and finds his teammate Legond. Now into the hands of Rodney Jones. Middle, stops, thought about a shot, thought better of it, kicks. Here comes a right side three, no good for Legond. This one short and rebounded off the miss by Cromwell Wright.
Very impressed with Wright thus far. Has some ball handling skills, also is nice around the net as well. And apparently he thinks he's got range.
This one a little bit short, nice pull up, but he gets his own miss and attacks the rim and finishes. He's got 8. Quick start there for Cromwell Wright, who's been really aggressive on the interior. Offensive rebounding, following the shot, and like you said, trying to find that pull-up game as well.
From Vanier Catholic, going to Canada.
Jones, nice move, wills his way to the hoop and puts this one in off the backboard for 2. Now Merritt skips it across, Dial Jr. Cromwell Wright left baseline, but he does walk with it before he finds his way into the paint.
Jones, one of the oldest competitors in this shootout overall, especially on this court, a 2012 graduate, currently in community college from Dunbar, Maryland.
And CCBC, where we saw Henri Wade Chapman transfer to Edinburgh from. Down the lane, here comes a foul as Jones was attacking the hole and trying to get it to his teammate. And that was Sapos. But we will see a free throw here for Rodney Jones. And the free throw is good. So that one-shot foul, as we talked about, coming into play here early on in the stages here in game 1. So Mackerlane now Merritt, top of the key. Gets it to Cromwell Jr. Pull-up jumper, left elbow, extended this one just off the mark. Good-looking box out here. And maybe too good-looking as we see a foul called. It was a rebound by Rankin, but it will be a foul against him as well. That'll get it back to the Bulls on the baseline inbounds play. Merritt sets him up. Three-pointer from the right wing. This one good. That's Mackerlane from downtown. And right on target from that right wing.
Mackerlane, the 2016 grad, 5'11" from Greenville, Pennsylvania.
Great looking dish inside. Bucket is good. That was the assist to Rankin as he finds Sapos underneath. Great looking dish to set him up with the Mikan layup.
A lot of height on this court, Mike.
Certainly. Right side now skipping it across. Cromwell Wright drives down the lane. Right side. No, he gives it off. Great look down in deep. And setting up his teammate. That's Incoom for the finish. And Cromwell Wright did a great job drawing multiple defenders before setting up his man. Here comes a foul in tight. And it's an offensive foul. Legond barrels into a Bull on the baseline for the offensive foul.
They have a stoppage in play for substitutions here. Going to basically have a line change. Mr. Fenner, as want to get all involved here in the early going of these first couple games.
And we'll get you those substitutions here. Jalen Garrett enters the game. Also Mark Henry for the Cavs. And try and get the rest of those numbers to you as we see Dial Jr. kicking it across. Now a skip pass. And back to the left wing. Left baseline now. Here's down low. making a move, barreling his way into the hole. This one good. That's Elliot Bowen, the Ellicottville, New York native, with a left-handed hook. Rankin still out there. Henry, top of the key, surveys a three. He'll take it. This one grazes the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, putback, no good. Second look, no good. And a third opportunity goes as Rankin stays with it. Left-handed hook underneath.
Third time's a charm.
Dial Jr. dumps it down off of one bounce, pump fake, and too many steps. This will be a traveling violation. And a turnover. Looked to be Bowen, who had the first bucket after the line changes. Henry left wing, looks for a screen and gets it. And nothing doing on the pick and roll attempt. Rankin right wing, kicks it up. This one stolen, intercepted. Here comes a one on nobody and a finish at the rim. This one good. And Nick Jesloski from Chartiers Valley with the finish. Good pick and finish in transition. Now a look on the baseline. This one hits the side of the backboard. No good, but a foul. And that'll set up a free throw opportunity for another new substitution, Mike Spera from West Shamokin, Pennsylvania. And again, we said these players are coming from far and wide, right? Putting on they're showcasing their talents.
Shamokin, much east in the Keystone State, but we do go to New York, Canada, Ohio, Maryland,
West Virginia.
Exactly, many around here.
Big time block on the baseline. This one goes out of bounds. Rankin with the rejection on Dial Jr. And at that other end, Spera did hit on the free throw. So it will be Bulls basketball on the baseline. And now finding it back to the inbounder. Up and under, no, it's going to be thrown away. Rankin with it. And a 3-on-4, no matter. Rankin finishes with a right-handed finger roll at the rim.
Good finish there by Rankin.
Right side, takes one bounce, now goes, penetrates middle, floater no good. And Jesloski can't finish that one. Cavs coming the other way. Nearly a giveaway. Now back, here's a pull-up three, right side, just too strong, but Rankin again on the offensive glass. And throws this one away. Now ball loose in the corner and recovered by the Cavs. And Spera, who missed the initial three. Henry now over to Garrett. Kicks, Rankin tries a three left side, and this one does fall short of the rim, no good. As they'll come in transition. Left wing now going baseline. Floater attempt, this one too strong. Gets his own miss. Takes one dribble, in trouble, and kicks it out. Dial Jr. I believe we're going to see a 3-second violation in the lane as Sikafus was the man going baseline, had the initial miss, gathered his miss, but could not get out of the paint in time.
It's amazing the difference in these Bulls. Now that Cromwell Wright's not on the court, he really was dominating in the entire game, really helping the Bulls.
And Malik Cease with the ball now. From Pathways, New York, penetrates, kicks, Spera tries a three. This one short from the right wing and rebounded off the miss by Bowen. And again, Dial Jr. looking down low to the baseline. This one too tall and might have been behind his intended receiver there to go out of bounds for a turnover. And that'll bring it the other way with the Cavs. As we see Jalen Garrett, the Points, Ohio native, in control at the point. Goes behind the back, looking to get past his defender and the help. Floater too strong. And with that miss, ball loose and then recovered eventually by Bowen. Trying to make a move here and maybe too out of control. We'll see where this ball goes. Looks to be coming the other way. And Sikafus ran into too much traffic there down underneath. Garrett near midcourt, now Rankin. Right side Cease, goes baseline, beats his man. Too much on the floater though. And here comes a foul after the rebound by Bowen, who's really been a force down low with that size. I believe that's 3 rebounds in a row on those last possessions.
That he really has. He's really stepped up for the Bulls.
So Jesloski brings it the other way. Dumps down low. And after a couple of pivots, great looking drive inside, but Bowen leaves it short. Off the offensive miss, going to the glass, and a no-look pass to set him back up for Bowen is Isaiah Ankra.
Great touch, good look, even better finish.
With the Canadian flavor there. Pull up three-pointer, top of the key. This one good, it's right on top for Cease. Now a drive down the lane, this dump off is turned over. Rankin with it, splits two defenders, now through a weaving lane, goes through three defenders, draws a foul on the way up. And Rankin had really, I don't think, any intention of scoring on that, just wanted to draw the foul. So he had about 5 different players around him.
Right, he was going a little out of control there, but did draw the foul.
And that'll earn him a free throw attempt. This one short off the front of the rim. And rebounded by Sikafus, who goes the other way. Kicks it right side, thinking about going baseline. Now comes back middle of the floor is Ankra. To the right wing, picks up the bounce. And on the baseline, down low, one dribble and up. This one good. And that's Elliot Bowen. We'll see a stoppage in play for some substitutions.
But I think now that Cromwell Wright's going to be back in, I'd really like to see how he continues. I think that's a good battle that he's waging there against Rodney Jones.
And from the top of the key, backing up, follow-away jumper is good. And Malik Speece with the pull-up, this one good. Got a 15-footer right side of the floor. And now we see it's Cromwell Wright back in the floor and back to work as he goes down the lane and scores with a right-hand scoop. Left wing, Jones tries to go middle, now pulls up, falling away, jumper no good. Ball loose and in the lane, it's picked up. Bulls coming the other way. Right wing, pull up three, this is Trey Merritt, just too strong for the lefty, goes out of bounds on the far baseline, back toward the Cavs. And so Lagon back at the point. They're trying to put pressure on him defensively. Cromwell Wright, that's a mismatch right there with size. As Jones now operates up top, kicks it left wing. Fake, now a baseline drive, scoop shot left short. And off the miss, opportunity in tight for Barnett, no good. Still though, the Cavs in possession in the corner, but no longer, they go out of bounds, and that's Speece stepping on the end line. We've seen a man-to-man look the entire way from both sides. Here's a pull-up three-pointer, top of the key. Cromwell Wright, no good. And Lagon comes up with the rebound, tries to skip it up ahead to Jones, who had a tough time catching it initially with the defense all over him. Cromwell Wright, tenacious defense right now, out past the three-point line. And now comes a foul.
But you're right, did have heck of a physical defensive stance there, top the key. But then got beat and tried to recover and got called for the foul.
And it's hard to keep that low defensive stance, to be motivated there for several seconds. I mean, he really was digging in defensively, and he's all into the shorts of Jones right now.
I'm telling you, that was a good matchup, these two right here. Probably one of the best players for either team on the court.
Jones goes middle, beats his man, now kicks for a right wing three. This one no good. And Lagon, his shot will be tipped out of bounds. It'll go the other way with the Bulls. And you're certainly right, Tyler. That's a matchup to watch for the entirety of this game and throughout the day, as both those players will be on display with different matchups. A lot of talent there. Great backdoor look, and Merritt finishes up and under. 2 more for the Bulls.
Solid up and under finish, as you mentioned, for Merritt. Something that his coach knows oh so well. Chapman, he does that a few times a contest in the winter.
That's right. Here's a look down the middle. Speece leaves it short, and now coming the other way, Ankra leaves it for Cromwell Wright. Feels the contact, big hit, takes the foul. Does miss in tight, but he will see a free throw attempt out of it, as there was too much contact from Barnett. So, of course, we have the Bulls and the Cavs here in game one. And then at 10:35, as we see Cromwell Wright knock down the free throw, we'll see the Knicks and the Heat. This is the first of 6 games here on our court.
Packed schedule.
On the campus of Edinburgh University. Right side hook, right hand hook, no good. This one left well short by Barnett. And now Ankra swings it across the way. Deep three on a pull-up left wing. This one just off the mark for McErlane. Jones with the rebound, kicks it back out. Barnett, the big fella, will skip it up ahead. And this one out of the range and out of the reach of Lagon as it goes out of bounds. And Barnett at 6'7" really just wanted to get the ball up ahead and out of his hands from the backcourt. And some action here in the middle of the floor. Ball loose, now picked up by McErlane. He'll penetrate middle, looks for a teammate, kicks it out. Merritt thought about a 3. Now kicks it across Cromwell Wright and across the way to Ankra. Ball loose, deflected. Let's see where it goes. It'll stay, I believe, in possession. Underneath, Cromwell Wright. Kicks it Merritt. Looks to go middle, falls to his feet, and now they recover down low. Great dish from Cromwell Wright. Sets up a layup attempt. This one will result in a foul as Nkum was unable to get the ball the full way up before taking the contact.
Extremely impressed with Cromwell Wright thus far. 6'2". Only a junior though. Class of 2017, still got some time to improve as well, and looks to be the sky's the limit for this kid.
A lot of talent there, a lot of versatility as well. As we see the free throw go for Nkum.
Hey, subs.
Heat on deck on this court. Next action, pull up three-pointer, left corner. This one no good as we return to the action, but still recovered opposite side after Jalen Garrett's miss. It's Henry out front to Lagon. Lagon penetrates, swings it out, and this one will be resulting in an over and back violation. It went over the timeline as Mark Henry was unable to save it and keep it in the front court. Smaller lineup out there for the Cavs as the Bulls also made substitutions. And down low, here's Bowen being converged on, and Henry comes up with a strip and steal. Showing off the moves the other way, also going behind the back.
Bowen's got to be careful when he's down under. Keep that ball high, puts it down low, lets the younger, smaller guys steal it from him.
You're exactly right. And now here's a drive middle, left-handed finger roll. This one just off the mark for Noah Rankin. McErlane, Dial Jr. into the corner, dialing up a 3 from the right side. This one no good, but rebounded by Bowen. Takes one bounce, goes up. Can't finish here, gets the rebound, and now he is pushed in the land of the trees. Sikafus was the man attempting the 3 that was just off the mark. He'll be the trigger man here on the baseline now for the inbounds pass. Jaslowski goes in, just off the mark, rebound Bowen, and puts it in here, in tight. And at 6'4", that's quite a height advantage considering what the Cavs have brought out to try and stop him. Middle, Henry, floater, this one good. And quickly weave through the lane to set himself up for 2.
Henry, one of the smallest and youngest guys, only 5'7", class of 2018, but he's got some skills.
Here comes a move down the lane, taking the contact, no matter. This one good for Jalen Garrett, no foul, no problem as he finishes at the rim. Dial Jr. bounce pass. Bowen takes one bounce, loses control initially. Now there are 3 players around him. Whistle, and let's see if it's a jump ball or out of bounds. Looks to be staying with the Bulls on an alternate possession arrow. Yes, it will be a jump. Jaslowski goes with a left-handed penetration. Now kicks opposite baseline. Here's a travel. And Sikafus with the walk. Cavs back with it. Garrett at the controls here at the point. Looks for the pick and roll now, kicks left wing. Pardon me, corner now to the wing. Right side, here's Henry. Working, kicks, Rankin. Middle, and here comes a foul. Too much contact there. Seeing both McErlane And another bull in there, Jesloski with too much contact. So from the baseline, Henry will inbound it to the corner, out of the wing. Looking to find something deep, pull-up three-pointer, right wing. This one no good, and goes out of bounds as Jalen Garrett was the one who missed. So we'll see Trent Mackerlane going the other way. Right side now, Dial Jr. Fakes a pull-up, now dumps it down. Bowen just off the rim, gets his own miss, puts it up, no good. Still working, ball knocked out. Looks to be staying with the Bulls underneath.
Bowen working through a triple team there, unable to get the finish, but still was working hard down underneath.
Sikafous into Dial Jr. Left wing, now towards the corner. And this one deflected. It'll stay with the Bulls, but nice job defensively as Henry was all over him. And now into the backcourt with the catch just past midcourt. On that inbounds pass goes Dial Jr. Spins with a floater and off the window. What a kiss in the lane. Terrific looking spin move there. And again, David Dial Jr. with the finish. Sparrow with it. Left side out top of the key and driving is Garrett. Right back to him. Turn around off two bounces. Right hand hook, no good. And collected by Sikafous, who is pushed by Garrett coming the other way.
12:30 left here in this first contest.
And the far sideline, here's an inbounds pass from Jesloski to Dial Jr. Left wing pull-up three, nobody around him, just off the mark and rebounded off the miss by Garrett. Good look there on the pull-up, nobody defending. Down the lane, floater. This one too strong off the opposite side backboard. Now Dial Jr. goes behind the back, heads baseline, puts up a scoop shot, no good, and a foul, but wow. That was a really quick rim run. And the free throw is good, so now David Dial Jr. will head to the bench. From Brush, Ohio, 5'8", class of 2019. A lot of agility, as we mentioned. So post substitutions, it will be, once again, Jalen Garrett running the point. Runs into a wall here, Jesloski cuts him off, and now Jones comes to the rescue, right wing. Looking to go inside out, working on Cromwell right. Goes middle, floater, this one blocked. And let's see who was out of bounds with it. Looks to be Barnett. And a good looking block there from Nkum underneath to try and help. And cut that lane off from Jones. Here's Ankra, one of the returning substitutes. Jesloski, right side. Kicks it, ball deflected, still loose, and recovered by Merritt. They'll maintain possession. Picks it up now, Cromwell right. He takes a pull-up three-pointer, just rims in and out. Now throwing it up ahead, this one intended for Jones, but run down by Cromwell right, who goes behind the back past Jones, into the lane, scoop shot just off the mark, and rebounded on the opposite side corner by Malik Cease. Kicks it up ahead. Jones underneath, Barnett. Takes one bounce, now goes up this one short. Not enough on it. And in transition, 3-on-2. Merritt had to alter his dribble though, and they'll have to pull it out. Numbers are no longer there. Ankra penetrates, looks, ball tipped. And it
with today.
Not quite like the AAU circuit where you guys play 8 months a year, 9 months a year with the same guys. As we see off the inbounds pass, looks to be a jump ball. Alternate possession arrow will go to the other way with the Cavs, as Nkum was surrounded there with 3 defenders all over him. I would expect to see games 5 and 6 look a lot better than games 1 and 2, like you said, with the chemistry certainly being there. Look underneath, Barnett found a man, and this one no good from Cepos on that left block. Ankra Backs it out, 2 defenders on him. Somebody's got to be open. Merritt takes it down low, looks, and throws up a wild scoop shot. This one good off the glass. The lefty from that right side of the rim gets it to fall. Ankra on Garrett. Cromwell right, checks Jones. Now a handoff, Garrett. Working left side for Cease. Picks it up, man open, one bounce, but here comes the recovery and the block by Jaslowski. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cavs as Sapos was unable to get that one off quickly enough. Jaslowski, great recovery defensively. Inbounds pass, Garrett, ball tipped up in the air, stolen. Cromwell right sets up Ankra in transition. Left-handed finger roll, no good. Tip no good by Jaslowski, and an empty trip despite the numbers advantage. Garrett now with a floater left side. This one off the mark and rebounded by Nkum. Now Cromwell right, looks, goes up, left-handed scoop shot good as he readjusted himself mid-air and was able to lay it in.
Good finish with the offhand there by Cromwell Wright.
Here comes the drive down the lane, dump off, but too much contact, offensive foul. Standing in was Cromwell Wright as Cease looked to dump it off to Barnett, but instead bowled over his defender for the offensive foul. Ankra runs the point, using an Nkum screen initially. Now a kick, wide open 3 right side and just off the mark for Cromwell Wright. Ball loose, knocked out of bounds, and Barnett could not come up with it. It'll stay with the Bulls. Just under 7 minutes left in this half. We're here in the action. Here comes the dump down. Jaslowski now to Nkum. Left this one short, falling away after he got turned around. Now a foul comes as he tries to pick the pocket of Jones in the backcourt. And David Nkum from West Oaks in Canada. One of 3 Canadians on this team for the Bulls. Here's Jones up front. Double team comes, picks up the dribble, now looks, finds Garrett. Back to Jones, they double him again, kicks it out. Barnett tries a 15-footer right baseline. This one no good for the big fella. He tries to show off those stretch 4 skills. Middle now Merritt, follow away jump shot. This one misses everything, but into the hands of his
changing of the lines, if you will, for this first game.
And a dump down, looking, and off the fingertips of Elliot Bowen, who returns to the 5'7" Henry at point guard. Handoff. Mike Spera, pull up 3, right wing, short off the side of the rim. Henry saves it, and
is off of Henry.
Yeah, can't get this one to go off of Dial Jr. as he intended. Great looking effort there, though, as he tried to spike that one off of his Bull counterpart.
Star player. Tell him he's going to get him right here. Star players. You should know that. Just tell him.
And so here comes a floater look. This one goes out of bounds on the baseline, and it will be actually a foul along with it, as David Dial Jr. will take 1 free throw attempt. And this free throw is good.
He's got the ball right now. Those 2 guys. Thank you, sir.
Rodney Jones running the point. Tries to back his man down. That's Dial Jr. Goes into the lane. Foul and the bucket. This one good as he extends, stretches, and gets the left-handed finger roll to fall. He'll see a free throw along with that bucket. Great looking play as Jones not only shows off good ball handling, but also good strength against the smaller defender, Dial Jr. Free throw just rims in and out. Rebounded and corralled by Bowen. Deep, deep 3, Sikafous left wing, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Henry. In transition, no numbers, but he'll go up with it. Right side floater, no good. Rebound, Jones too strong off the right side. And back to McErlane and the Bulls. Merritt gets cut off and stolen away. Great interception there And that's Lagarde in transition. Hoop and the harm. Merritt got him on the way up, and he finishes at the rim. Terrific sequence there for Julian Lagarde. Another class of 2019 prospect at 5'6". Three-point play there. He gets the bucket and the free throw to go after the theft of Merritt on the other end of the floor. Did it on his own. Merritt tries to respond. Right wing three. This one just off the mark. And a good box out attempt there.
A touch from downtown so far in this game. A lot of attempts, but not a lot of making it rain, if you will.
I would tend to agree. Maybe that'll heat up with the time going forward as well.
But as we said, there's a lot of height on the court too, so we'd expect more inside play.
That's true. Spare, a penetration and kick to Lagarde. Now back out front to Jones, who's being checked by Dial Jr. Screen comes from Rankin. Jones kicks, corner. Henry fakes a three, drives baseline. Cut off, and this one goes out of bounds as Sikafus and Merritt were the nearest to him.
2 minutes remaining.
Final stages here of game one on court three. Drive down the lane, and a foul. Dial Jr. attacking, and Jones too much contact, which will result in a free throw right now going on and finishing up pretty soon here between the Bulls and the Cavs. On court three, I am Mike Fenner with Tyler Trumbauer. Free throw just off the mark for Dial Jr. Knicks Heat up next.
I feel like this is an ABC Christmas Day battle, triple header, with the Knicks Heat up next after the Bull Cavs.
Good call. Right side three just off the mark, and in the other way come the Bulls. Here's Sikafus, now a kick to Mackerlane. Fakes a three on the hesitation, drive, scoop shot, this one left short. Rebounded by Jones, and they'll look to push. Right side, pull up three. Knocks this one in, showing the range. And the touch, Rodney Jones in transition, pull up three is good.
Really impressive there by Jones.
Dial Jr. rim run. Can't get it to fall, but a foul. Here in the late stages of this one, just under 40 seconds remaining. David Dial Jr. at the free throw line.
One's over there and one's in the game.
And this shot is good. Down to 25 seconds. Clock still winding as Henry comes over the timeline. Tries to make a move on Sikafus. There's a pull-up three left wing. Sparrow well short, tries to follow the shot. But instead, Sikafus with the rebound. As he moves over into the front court. Kicks it. Right wing Merritt pulls a three. This one good from the right wing. Trey Merritt with his first tray.
Solid touch. As that goes right, the last points. Go ahead. So now we're going to be joined by our star of this first contest for the Cavs, Rodney Jones. Rodney, a solid contest today in the first game. What did you see out there on the court? Obviously, one of the more experienced guys, one of the taller guys on the court. How do you feel you did in that first contest?
Well, I think we need to do better on defense, especially me on the ball, stopping penetration. But I think we competed. We gave it our all. I talked to the guys at the beginning and end of the game, so I think we competed and gave it our all.
Certainly, you had that three down there right at the end there. How do you feel? You know, there wasn't a lot of three-point shots. Do you feel you have enough range from downtown that you like to show that off more today?
Oh yeah, I worked throughout the week on my game, pull-ups, dribbling, a lot of work in the gym.
Awesome, thank you, Rodney. Appreciate the time. Pass it off here to now Isaiah Cromwell Wright, a 6'2" player, class of 2017. Isaiah, obviously solid contest for you. I feel you had a lot of defensive tenacity there, especially going up against Jones, who we just talked to. How much emphasis do you put on your defensive game?
I try to get my defense going first because I know that's the most important thing, and I look for my offense after. But the most important thing in basketball is stopping your man. So.
Finishing at the rim for you, you seem to give as my partner likes to say, rim runs all the time. Go up there a lot of times, getting close, getting finished. What do you make of your ability to move in traffic there in the paint?
I like to use my size and try to get guys contact and then finish around the rim. You know, I work on that a lot, so it's an important part of my game.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good game.